Christmas present from a very dear friend of mine.
Look, Daddy, teacher says every time a bell rings, an angel gets his wings.
That's right. That's right. Attaboy, Clarence.
Hello and welcome to the Legacy of Light, part of the Advent of Creativity brought to you by the Honor Society here at the LA Film School. I am Angel, I am your host, and today we are going to talk about a holiday movie that wasn't necessarily meant to be a holiday tradition. There's no better film to start our journey through the holiday season through cinema other than this one piece of art. If you say the words holiday movie, most people picture a sleigh, a song, a moment of magic. But for millions of people across the world, the holiday begins with one line. Every time a bell rings, an angel gets his wings. It's a Wonderful Life isn't just a Christmas movie, it's the Christmas movie. But here's the twist. It was never meant to be a Christmas movie. Released in 1946 by director Frank Capra, It's a Wonderful Life wasn't marketed as a holiday film at all. It wasn't a box office hit either. It didn't win Best Picture. In fact, it came and went, fading very quietly. But time and television brought it back to life. By the 1970s, it had slipped into the public domain. Networks began airing it every year at Christmas. Not because it was festive, because it was true, it was a feel, it was hope. It was something that hurt a little before it healed. And at the time where the communities were at in the 70s, it was a little bit of healing that people needed to see. It's a Wonderful Life is a film about a man who gave everything he had and reached a moment where he wondered if it meant anything at all. George Bailey wasn't perfect. He was angry, tired, stuck. And that's what made him real. We related to him. We understood him. And maybe for the few moments we watched, we even felt we were him. It's a Wonderful Life isn't just about saving a man. It's about reframing a life, about seeing how small acts ripple out and how being loved doesn't always look like we expected it to. The beautiful part of this film is the part of the story where George is taken back to his life to see what it would have been like if he never existed. Because that's where we find him when we start the story. When I talk about coming to the legacy of light, because people have feelings this season, I started with this film because I believe that's where most people are. Wondering what it would have been like if we were never here, because life has brought us to a space of frustration, a space of grief, a space of loss. And this film dared to take us on a journey where one man was shown even how the smallest things he did as a boy, stopping a pharmacist from dispensing the wrong medication. If he hadn't been there to make that stop, that doctor's outcome would have been completely changed. It's a beautiful concept. and a cause to stop as you watch it go, the littlest things I've done that changed people's lives. Chef's kiss. Now, this was Jimmy Stewart's first major film after returning from World War II. And some say you can feel it. You can feel it in his voice. You can see it in his performance. If you didn't know that and you've watched this film, you should go back and watch it again, knowing that this is Jimmy Stewart's first step into an acting role after returning from battle. It's a powerful vision, and he performed this role brilliantly. It wasn't just acting. It was a man who had seen the edges of the world, had seen everything that people should not have to see. And in that moment, Stewart gave us one of the most human performances ever captured on film. I have to tell you, I've been watching It's a Wonderful Life since I was a little girl. I watch it every year. And to this day, the moment when George Bailey's brother arrives in the middle of the gathering where the neighborhood has come together to save their hero, George Bailey, and he gives the speech about how his brother is the richest man in town because of what he's given the town. When in his journey with his guardian angel, the angel showed him that he saved his brother's life from drowning when they were little kids. And because if he wasn't there, his brother would not have survived that. George came away from that with a problem with his inner ear, which disallowed him from being a part of the service or becoming a hero. But his brother became an honored war hero and saved thousands of lives. If it wasn't for George saving his brother, one, he wouldn't have a brother. Two, his brother wouldn't have become a war hero. And three, his brother wouldn't have saved all those lives. A brilliant moment in writing and storytelling to help you see what this character saw, brought to life again brilliantly by Jimmy Stewart. Goodness, I cry every time I see that scene. Every single time. And that's the moment that changed the legacy of this movie forever. It's a Wonderful Life didn't start as a holiday film. It was just a story of hope and change and a little bit of fun. But it became a holiday film because we made it so. We watch it every year. We pass it down. We let it remind us that even when life is hard, when it's heavy, when the days are long and dark, when the world feels like it could go on just fine without us, there's always someone who remembers. There's always someone who sees the light we can't. And sometimes it takes a film to remind us, you matter. You mattered then, and you matter now, and you matter still. And that may be more than anything in this most wonderful life of all. I hope that you enjoyed today's show. I welcome you to December and the holiday season, and I hope that you have an absolutely wonderful day. Thank you for stopping by, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.